Good morning, everybody. And by everybody, I mean Johnny K. Johnny K, glad to have you in here, man. Let's go over the market, see what's happening so far today. We're going to come over to, where is it? Streamlabs is slow. This one right here. We got AMC in the top left-hand side of the screen sitting at $5.11, down 3.22% of the day today. GameStop, top right, we get $25.59, up 1.55% of the day today. Shiba Inu Coin, well, it's trying to float, sitting at 17.23 points per coin, down 1.94% on the day today. Bitcoin sitting at $66,715, down 1.15% on the day today. You got the NASDAQ actually doing pretty well, 0.44% higher. AMC, 5.11. GameStop, 25.60. Dogecoin sitting at 13.2 cents, down 4%. SHIB, 17.25. Ethereum getting ETFs today, ladies and gentlemen. Ethereum doing very well, 0.41% lower, bouncing off some fresh or recent lows at 34.37, currently sitting at 34.62. Bitcoin, 66,700. Bitcoin doing pretty well this morning, come back up to 67,363. That is off to 68,000, right? Near 68, yeah, 68,300 highs that we had, I believe, last night, and we are currently sitting at 66,806. Let's watch this bad boy tick back up into the green today. The SPY, 556. QQQ, 483. You get Mullinato sitting at $1.39. Whoo-wee. Mullinato, man, don't touch it. Sundial sitting 0.30 or 3.5% higher at 235. Netflix 645, MPW 494, Tesla 248, Amazon 187, and Apple sitting at $226.27. We're gonna watch Bitcoin play out on the top left-hand side of the screen, and then we're of course going to watch any cryptocurrency that you guys want to watch as well. Anybody joining over on the TikTok, man, thank you guys very much for joining on TikTok as well. I am dual live streaming it on YouTube and TikTok right now. So if you guys are over in TikTok, please don't be too shy to say hi. Appreciate every single one of you guys flowing in, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on TikTok, all that good stuff. Appreciate you for being in here right now, and glad to have you. We got Johnny K, Ray De Silva, Lonnie. We got Crypto Dreamer, Ray De Silva, and Gen G. All of you guys. Potensor, Ron Foster. Yeah, we can look that up as well if you would like, man. Ron, glad to have you over on TikTok. Is that something you would like to see right now? Lonnie over on YouTube. Lonnie saying, what's going on, guys? What's going on, Lonnie? We've got Crypto Dreamer. Yo, what up, Clibro? Hope all is good. How long do you think until Ethereum really takes off? Now listen, I think that the overall bull market rally, that 1 month to a couple week rally that we saw at the end of 2017 and the end of 2021, I think that that's likely to happen in 2025, simply based on the 4-year cycle. All right, now that 4-year cycle would bring us into 2025, and that could coincide perfectly with new administration, laws embracing cryptocurrency, cryptocurrency exchanges like KuCoin and so on returning to the United States, and just an overall environment that embraces and grows crypto. So I think that you could see a lot of benefit in 2025. Now, what we saw from the ETF for Bitcoin could also happen with the ETF for Ethereum. We've had a lot of nice speculation over the last couple of months, and now we're starting to see the inflows. We're starting to see the actual results. So if you look at like January timeframe to where we are now with Bitcoin coming back up and testing these $70,000 all-time highs, it could be a very similar situation. We could be looking towards the end of the year with Ethereum having multi-billion-dollar inflows because of these ETFs, and of course the end of the year is also going to coincide with election results. So there's a lot of catalysts out there, man, that could be driving Ethereum and so on higher. Hey, if I convert Brett to USDC, do I need Ethereum on base for gas or regular Ethereum? Sorry for stupid question. Just try. No, so Ray, it's not a stupid question at all. As far as I know, I have never traded a base coin. As far as I know, you're going to need Ethereum on the base network. Now, you're not going to need a lot, okay? Base fees on Ethereum fees on base or base fees are extremely low. So you're not going to need much there, but I believe you will need to, as long as you've got Brett on base, I am pretty sure that you are going to need Ethereum on base to cover the gas for that transaction. Very small amount, but you will still need some. And love it. If you guys are over on TikTok, man, please make sure to click that like button. Let's get this live stream out there. Very, very low amount of viewers right now, and I appreciate all you guys for being in here nonetheless. Genji, good morning to you. Clay Pepe is consolidating. Where's the support line? Let's pull up Potencer and let's pull up Pepe here. 8,000 to 12,000 Ethereum bull top. Crypto Dreamer, man. That's a nice range, yes. My bull top was at 10, so your range, it covers me a little bit to the downside and a little bit to the upside there. So my price prediction, nobody knows what exactly is going to happen, but my guess is around the 10,000 level. So I like your range, man. Let's just put it that way. All right, so let's come out here. Let's see what we got. And this is the one that I need to click on. Mother doing okay today. Mother pulling back a little bit. Down 9-10% right now to 7 cents. So hopefully Mother sees a nice pop too, but the overall market pulling back a little bit today. $176 Solana. You can see the top of the screen. A lot of the stuff is red. So pretty tough pullback there. But nonetheless, doing okay. Let's see where we are. CV, thank you very much for following. Ron Foster, are you still in here? I don't know if Ron's still in here or not, but Ron wanted to see Bitensor real quick, so we can pull this up. This is not the one that Giovanni was talking about a while ago, is it? I don't know if this is the one Giovanni was talking about or not. All right, this has been out for a little over a year now, and it has done extremely well, and you've got some nice gains. So overall, very strong graph, peaking out in March, okay? This is the only thing that I don't necessarily like about this chart right here. And I don't know what these guys do, so I can't go in and give you any sort of a fundamental analysis or anything like that. But looking at this chart, these guys rallied beautifully on the Bitcoin ETF speculation. They began to rise at the exact same time that Bitcoin did. Now, very similarly to how Shiba Inu Coin peaked out in the first week of March and then began to move lower, this token has also peaked out in the very beginning of March, and it has continued to move lower since then. The only reason I don't necessarily like that is because Bitcoin is back up, and Bitcoin is back up near, it's just 5% off, right? The all-time high level of resistance. Kind of the same deal for Ethereum. Ethereum at $3,500 is about a 10 to 15% decline or pullback from the recent highs. So a lot of these tokens are testing resistance levels. Meanwhile, things like Shiba Inu Coin and Bitensor here, what they're doing is pulling back heavily off of those March highs. Shiba Inu Coin was touching 4,500 points per coin and lost a lot of traction down to 1,700 points per coin. It's what, a 70% decline there. This one here, very similar. So about a 60% decline, taking you from $720 all the way down to $300. So not performing as well as the major tokens and major coins that are on the market, but nonetheless, right? If you don't look at the overall kind of crypto space, this chart is a very strong chart. So moving up nicely from $90, currently sitting at $300, and testing highs around $700. Could easily go back up to those levels during the peak of a bull market, man. $43 million in volume, $2.2 billion in total market cap. Very, very large coin that I don't own any of it, but I wouldn't be opposed to owning that right there. And Ron, I do appreciate you for being in here, man. Anybody else rolling into TikTok, appreciate you as well. Let's see. Pay for Johnny K. Let's see what the support line is for Johnny K here, man. Let's Make sure you guys can still see the graphs. Yes, you can. Wow, where is everybody? Moji. Everybody just left. You stopped doing the vertical view, and you're left with horizontal view. And because we were getting only viewers from the shorts feed, it's evident that nobody cares to watch the live stream anymore. And just throwing it out there, man, dead serious. I don't know if I'm going to continue doing 2 live streams a day with 14 viewers. I'm really trying to focus on figuring out a more efficient way to at least use the afternoon live stream. But of course, if viewers drop any more than 14, we're going to might have to nix both the live streams. I got Mother finally. Iggy. Hey, Lily6 Ninja. Very nice. We could talk about Mother. We could talk about Daddy as well. Because I do believe that Mother and Daddy can both do very well in the upcoming bull market rally. When retail starts to return to crypto, they're going to return to things that they have seen. Dude, Iggy Azalea has talked about Mother token every single day since launching. Daddy has been talked about by Andrew Tate nearly every single day since he launched it. Jason Derulo is another one. I have a little bit to mark my place on that. Another one that I'm highly considering adding a decent amount to. Dude, Jason Derulo's got like 56 or 59 million followers out on TikTok. The dude can absolutely rip if it comes to retail investors getting involved. So, very cool there. But let's talk about PayPay for a second. And the 3-minute chart is useless. Let's look at the daily, and then we might be able to look at an hourly to see a little bit better about where we're at here. All right, so Johnny K, man. Not a bad graph at all. Still looking very bullish. This is the chart that I've got marked up for PayPay. And I want to make sure that we can see it. Yes, you can see it. All right, so my ascending trend line is right here. You do have a little horizontal support that would bring you right to where you're at. You know, you could see it tapping it here on July 11th, wicking up, bringing a doji in this area, coming down yesterday, coming down today, and testing this exact area that you're at right now. So you could, based on this wick here, you could bring this line into this area. I got it on the candle bodies. My line's right there. So right now, I would be looking at this area for support, or of course, a little bit more of a decline into this ascending trend line. So you could see roughly another 15% decline to hit that trend line today, or if it just steadies off for the next couple of days. July 27th, man, 3-4 days from now, you're going to be touching this ascending trend line anyway if it doesn't move down. So that's where I would figure support is if it does continue to consolidate here. Now, of course, it's just my line, man. You can actually... Now that line goes out pretty far. You can actually tweak it a little bit, make it a little bit steeper, make it a little less steep, and so on to move it around. Just know that it's a range. But, yeah, dude, I would say if you're going to fall more today, 15% decline from where you're at would take you right onto my ascending trend line. Otherwise, it probably plays out, and you know you're at a decent level of support already at the moment here. Vertical view might get more views. Johnny K, it does because it shows up in the shorts view, man. Yeah, so 10x for sure, if not more. Lily6 Ninja, I will say I truly believe that you are correct. Okay, I really do. I think that Andrew Tate has said that he is going to take Daddy to $1 billion, and Andrew Tate's ego alone will allow him to take Daddy to $1 billion. I own a lot of both of those tokens. Okay, if both of them went to $1 billion, or either one of them went to $1 billion, I would not be able to just go out there and you know sell the entirety in one transaction. It would be something that you'd have to stair step out of, or end up staking a portion and selling off along the way. I own a lot of both of those tokens. If they both 10x, or if they both went to $1 billion valuation, it would be fantastic. And I think you're right, Lily. I think you're right. They're both very small tokens. Andrew Tate has 9+ million followers, like 9.5 million followers out on X. Iggy Azalea, I believe, has 7.7 million followers out on X. Jason Derulo has 3.5 million. And then, of course, they've got their TikToks, their Instagrams, and well, Andrew Tate's got Rumble and everything else that he does. University.com, all of that stuff. So these guys do have a lot of marketing. And that is what I have learned over the course of the last couple of years. The more people that know about the token, the more people that want to buy the token, and the more people that buy the token, the higher the token's price goes. These guys do have a lot of potential out there. Let's see. Hey, good afternoon, bros. What's going on, Alien Head? We've seen this before, Clay. When bull run returns, they will come. Yeah, but it's never been 15. The lowest we've seen before was 40s. Lowest we've seen before was 40s. We have seen low before, but like 14, 15 people, 13 people in here right now. It's never been this low before. It was actually never. It wasn't even this low when I started. My very first live stream back in the AMC days had more viewers than this. Nobody's interested in it right now, which is fine, right? But there probably will be more efficient uses of time. But it just goes to show you, man. It just goes to show you. These people give up so easily. People are nowhere to be found right now. You know, you've got some people out on TikTok. You've got a couple people over here in YouTube. But retail investors don't care about crypto right now. And I can't really understand why. I've been trying to ask some of my friends who don't buy crypto and don't care about crypto. And I guess that they're afraid of it, right? They think that it's some huge hoop that you have to jump through to even invest in it. And it's not, right? You sign up for Coinbase and you can go out there and buy any crypto that you want to buy, essentially. You're not going to be getting the tiny little tokens. But they don't understand that it's so easy to get into. And then they think that you're just going to wake up and lose all of your money. Dude, you're not going to wake up and have Bitcoin be down at 0. You're not going to wake up and have Ethereum be down at 0. There's a lot of people out there that can't handle the 5% swing. And that's another reason they leave. They start to believe everything that they're told about the fact that it's impossible to own. It just doesn't exist. It is something that is completely made up. Internet fake money. And then they just leave, man. It's very strange that so many people are willing to get left behind, I guess. I like it. You're back to full screen. Geo, at least for the time being, man. At least for the time being. Love your live stream, Clay. Lonnie, appreciate you, dude. I really do. Well, I appreciate anybody who throws positive feedback like that. Clay, do you believe Wienerdog AI will show up on DEX tools on launch day? Really want this properly. Really want to do this properly this time. I messed up on this. Yeah, Alien Head. So I don't know if it's going to launch in 7 days. The pre-sale ends in 7 days. A lot of these tokens, they count down to the pre-sale end, and then they give you like a week's notice or 3 days notice or whatever that it's going to be launched. So yes, the absolute moment that Wienerdog AI launches, they'll have that timer. That timer is going to tick down. In the absolute moment, you'll see it here. The absolute moment that Wienerdog AI launches, you're going to be able to see it on this live new pairs. So whether that's 6 o'clock in the morning, noon, I have no idea. But it's going to show up just like this. You'll see. This launched 3 minutes and 31 seconds ago. Vitalik. Babe launched 4 minutes and 48 seconds ago. You'll be able to click on it, right? And this is the graph for Babe right here. Clearly a daily graph. 13,000 liquidity pool, $16,000 market cap. But go 1 minute chart. It's been out for like 3 minutes, right? All right. Somebody came in and bought $3,000 worth. Anybody willing to come in and buy $3,000 worth, $3,400 worth on the minute that it launches? Obviously the team, right? So just know that, right? Nobody comes out and drops $3,400 on a brand new token that they've never seen before. But regardless, okay, and it was probably all one transaction. Go 1 second. Yeah. See, it was all one transaction as well. Somebody just came in on one buy, $3,400 there. But you will see, what I'm trying to say is you will see WienerDog AI the exact same way. It's going to show up on Dex Tools. They'll have the contract address on their website. You'll be able to copy and paste the contract address out into the search bar here on Dex Tools, and you'll have a graph. 1 minute candles, 5 minute candles, however you want to look at it, you'll have a graph right here. You can also pull up Uniswap on your desktop here. You can connect your wallet if you want to keep it on your desktop, and then do, have Uniswap on one side or one screen, and Dex Tools up on the other screen here, however you guys want to do it. Or you can simply have Dex Tools up and then have Uniswap up on your phone. But yeah, dude, the moment that it is launched, you're going to be able to come out here, and I don't care. I don't know what this Pepe Babe is, right? But same way for WienerDog AI. You'll be able to come out here, be able to copy the contract address. You've got it up here. Select token. Be able to copy the contract address for WienerDog AI and paste it. Now, this is Pepe Babe. No idea what this is. Don't go buy it, but whatever. You'll get the same warning for WienerDog AI. It's going to say this token isn't traded on any leading U.S. centralized exchanges or frequently swapped on Uniswap. Always conduct your own research before trading. I understand. Now, you can either buy more WienerDog AI by keeping it on the bottom here and trading your Ethereum for WienerDog AI, or you can come out here and you can sell your WienerDog AI. Here, you're going to say, all right, I have 1 million WienerDog AI. What is that? Yeah, it's 1 million. I got 1 million WienerDog AI, and I want to trade it for Ethereum. And you're going to connect your wallet, click swap, pay your $3 gas fee, and have your trade there. $3 gas fee is actually not bad, man. $3 gas fees because the gooey, whatever you guys call it, the gas is only at a level of 6 right now. That's actually pretty low. So with gas being at a level of 6, gas fees are very low right now. $3 transaction, as you saw with, you know what? We got any bigger tokens? Gosh, got a lot of these Harris tokens out here. We can go back to Pepe. Yeah, it'll be that easy for WienerDog AI. And I'll tell you this, man, okay? I'm going to have no problem selling WienerDog AI on launch day if I've got a gain. Now, clearly I might sell it too early and so on, but every single token that I have seen so far, and I'm going to add a little bit more too now that it's almost launched. I've been sitting on WienerDog AI for a couple months, but I'm going to add a little bit more before it launches, and I'll have no problem holding it. I'll have no problem trading it depending on what the price action looks like. Let's see. Clay's nice out. Plus most work at this time. Hope you don't leave, bro. It didn't show you were live. I didn't think no, yeah, C Long Acre. I believe it didn't show that I was live. That's completely true. But no, I won't leave, right? But if I can do a live stream for what's going on, Mayo? I see you over there on TikTok. I'm dual live streaming TikTok and YouTube right now. I don't know if you're still in here when that chat came across, but very glad to see you over on the TikTok live there. No, dude, there's always a more efficient use of time, right? And if it's live streaming to 10, 15 people or doing an additional video, right? If the additional video is going to get 1,000 views and the live stream's going to get 40 views, you got to go with the most efficient. So we're at least going to leave one for right now. We'll see how it goes, and maybe try to figure something else out. Same, Clay. Nobody I try to explain crypto to really realizes it really is easy. And you know what? I would love to fix that, but I don't know how, Lonnie. I would love to fix that. Oh, I'm here. I'm learning. Mayo, very good. I'm glad you're in here listening right now. Live streaming from the desktop version here, just from Streamlabs onto TikTok. So hopefully it still looks okay. But Yeah, dude, I would love to fix that. I would love to be able to help people realize that it is very easy to buy. Even if you're just going for Bitcoin or Ethereum, you know, dude, even if you just want to buy USDC and stake it on Coinbase for 5%, all you've got to do is connect it. People connect to so many websites on a daily basis, but then they act like, well, I don't know how to connect to Coinbase. What do you mean you don't know how to connect to Coinbase, dude? Oh gosh. I would love to be able to help people with any questions they have on that as well, because I guess having been in it so long, you kind of lose touch with the difficulty of things, because when it becomes easy for you, other people don't see it as easy still. So Lonnie, we got to figure it out, man. Awesome sauce. Gonna be ready for it. Thanks, my friend. Alien Head, absolutely. This is smart. They all tend to drop shortly after launch. Yeah, Giovanni, they do, man. They all have a very similar pattern, right? They all have a very similar pattern. Wienerdog AI could be slightly different than what we've seen over the last few, but only because the last like several that we've watched launch, a lot of people that bought in were buying in during the previous peak. Buying in March, April, May. Buying in when prices were high and people were excited and greed was there. The people that buy when they're greedy like that are very, very emotional. And as soon as things start to move down, time to sell, dude. Time to get out. Time to panic. Time to cry. Time to run. And that's what they did. Wienerdog AI and some of these that are going on right now could be different in the sense that a lot of the people who bought into this one bought in at a time of extreme fear in the market. So I am excited to see this launch, to see how well these people fare compared to the previous launches. Because, dude, all these pre-sales are essentially the same, right? They're just communities being built up around the idea of a wiener dog, meme games, whatever the theme of base dogs, Pepe Unchained, whatever the theme of the launch is, it's the community being built up. So I am interested to see if there is a difference in strength or emotion of the investors who buy during times of difficulty than there is when people buy in during, I guess, times of ease or euphoria. So I am interested to see the difference there. If there's no difference, it's pre-sale buyers, dude. If there's no difference in sort of the price action on launch day and the preceding days, I think that there is there's a psychological difference between people who are buying tokens that have already launched and people who are buying into pre-sales. If that's the case, people who buy into pre-sales are very nervous. J-Bones, TikToking away, man. Mayo, thank you very much for sharing the live stream out on TikTok. Absolutely appreciate that. We got Run Mayo in here. Run Mayo, good morning to you, man. Mayo, thank you very much for sharing that. Appreciate all you guys. Good morning. How's Ethereum doing today after the announcement? Well, it's following Bitcoin down a little bit, man. It can't escape the overall market, but it's doing better than some of the other tokens. So Ethereum currently sitting at 0.97% loss on the day today, $3,441, and coming down, as you can see. 5-minute chart might be a little easier to see. Coming down, as you can see, hitting these lower highs since early this morning at about 5 a.m. Coming down, coming down, coming down, but hitting some support in the 3440 area. Bitcoin, very similar pattern, right? Except Bitcoin's coming down since last night. So Bitcoin coming down, coming down, coming down. Overall market sentiment right now is just pulling the market back a little bit here. Unfortunately, Ethereum is coming right along with it. Now, I may remember incorrectly, but if I do remember correctly here, Bitcoin did the same thing when the ETFs launched. You know, it was almost a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event where Bitcoin came down and Bitcoin touched like $64,000 off of around $70,000 on launch news. So, yeah, man, we might be experiencing just a little bit of a pullback in Ethereum the exact same way that we experienced a pullback in Bitcoin when Bitcoin launched its ETFs. So, still doing okay, but it definitely is coming down. There was not an afternoon live stream yesterday, Ray. Yesterday, I got all those Pokemon cards. I don't know if you're in the Discord member chat or not, but got 95 packs of Pokemon cards delivered yesterday. And I had some nieces and nephews over. They were hanging out at my mom's house. They were having a nice slumber party, right? What is that, cousins? Yeah, I guess it would be cousins. Having a slumber party over at my mom's house yesterday. So I went and stopped by and took them all a pack of Pokemon cards, and they had fun with that. So, nope, no afternoon live stream yesterday. We all know June and July are the worst time for crypto unless you're buying. Then you're buying the deals. No salt shakers on TikTok is crazy. Yeah, no salt shakers might be a better idea, Mayo. Let's see. Clibro, used your Amazon code. I love it, Frank. I love it, man. Anybody that uses that Amazon link, thank you guys very much for going out there. The Amazon links have been much less clicked on. Another reason you can see people kind of fading out over the last couple of months. Average clicks were at about 200 for the longest time, and they started dropping to 180. Then they started dropping to 150. Now, let me see where these numbers were today. There's like 70. Yeah, 80 clicks. 80 clicks yesterday, 67 the day before, 74, 77, 91, 150, 130, 93, 120, 105, 108, 102, 92, 88. So... So that's down from an average of about 200 clicks, which is tough, man. Which is tough to see clicks moving down because people. I know you guys are still shopping on Amazon. You guys just don't care to click on the link. Giovanni agreed, and I have been buying. Very nice, Lonnie. Me too, man. Me too. Don't before the pump. I hope so, Johnny. I hope so, man. Built up a pretty good position in Jasmine and SUI lately. Both have done very well for me. Lonnie, I do not own either one of those, but very nice, and I hope they do continue to go. T-Man, gonna build a Bitcoin strategic reserve. Yeah, so I actually, I was recording videos this morning, and I came across, I don't think that I have, yeah, I don't have crypto news up, but it was, he typed in crypto news. Yeah, are you ready? Elon Musk fans wild rumors that Donald Trump will create a U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve. You guys can go through, read that article right there. But, dude, even the discussion of that happening, look, if that does happen, crypto is going to be embraced here in the United States beyond, I guess, measures that I would have expected. Dude, it's going to legitimize the cryptocurrency space in such a wild way that you better have some exposure to it. Oh my gosh. Even if it's just Bitcoin, man. Even if you're afraid to test the waters in meme coins, I get it, right? Dude, I would never recommend to my brother to buy a meme coin. I wouldn't. I just know that he could not stomach the 10%, 20%, 30% daily moves, even to the upside, but especially to the downside, in something like a meme coin. But Bitcoin, dude, Bitcoin's a different story, right? And one of my friends, I was asking people, why are you guys not interested in crypto? And they said, dude, I'm much more, and I don't think they invest in anything, but much more inclined to invest in something that has a solid 5 to 7% annualized return. They hear Dave Ramsey talk, right? And Dave Ramsey says, go invest in, go buy mutual funds. Go see your 5 to 7% annualized rate of return. It's very safe, blah, 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 and so on. Now, I know that Bitcoin has undergone some very wild swings, but if you just go back 10 years, okay, this doesn't include the meteoric rise from zero. It's much different if you include the meteoric rise from zero. But if you go back 10 years to 2014, when Bitcoin was already trading at several $100s a coin. The average annualized return on Bitcoin is 58, but I think it's 58.7. 58.7% annualized interest. Now, that means you're making 58%, and then on top of that, you're compounding another 58% in year 2. On top of that, you're compounding another 58% annualized return in year 3. So you're doubling and tripling your money every 2 years, right? Double, double, double. It's a double, quadruple, octuple, and so on every 2 years. But they don't look at it that way because they're told that Bitcoin is extremely risky and that they should go out there and they should buy some sort of a mutual fund. A mutual fund that might bring them in 5%, 7% annualized interest. But then they don't realize that they're paying another 1 to 2% in mutual fund management fees. And all of their money is essentially going to these guys that are running the mutual fund. That's why they drive the Lamborghinis. Right? That's why they drive the Ferraris. And not the people who invest in the mutual funds. It's the people who run the mutual funds that walk away with the Lamborghinis and Ferraris. So, I don't know, man. Another way to look at it, you want the steady return, dude. Bitcoin's been giving us steady returns for quite some time. Ethereum ETF will have a big impact in the next few months, starting with August. I hope so, Giovanni. Let's see here. Top of the morning, everybody. Sam619, glad to have you. Mayotos, you still out there on TikTok? If you are, thank you. Negative, good afternoon to you, man. Glad to have you. Worked a bunch of overtime. 4th of July weekend. Took $1,550 and upgraded my telescope. Should be here by this weekend. I love it, Frank, man. And you know what? Right? It's not all about going out and Frank putting that $1,550 into his portfolio. Right? Frank doesn't need to go in there and drop that $1,550 into his Fidelity account and then go generate another $50 a week in options and so on, or $15, $30 a week, whatever it would be, in options premium and so on. Dude, Frank's rewarding himself, man. There's a lot of stuff in life that we enjoy besides crypto, besides stocks, besides returns and income and so on. I go out there, I buy Pokemon cards. There's not a lot of stuff that I enjoy materialistically. I'll just say that right now, right? I got a nice house. I got a car that runs. I got all that stuff that I enjoy. I enjoy sitting out in my backyard and listening to the birds chirp and watching the chipmunks run across my patio. I like that stuff. But, dude, taking some Pokemon cards to some kids, sure, I could have took that money and bought more daddy coin or bought more mommy coin or threw it in Ethereum or Bitcoin or whatever. But there's some stuff that you got to do that you do for you. So, Frank, man, I love that telescope, right? I've never looked through, well, you know what? No, one time I did look through a legitimate telescope, and it was pretty sweet. But I've never owned one of those, so I do think that's pretty cool. Let's see. CoinMarketCap doesn't show any stats for Honorarium. Honorarium needs to hook up a Paul chain soon, man. Get this multi-chain liquidity going so they can see some very nice gains. Of course, so much to learn. And Mayoto's dead serious. You're not necessarily, right? You're not necessarily a target audience. The vast majority of crypto viewers are guys between the ages of 25 to basically 45. But if you do have any questions, or if you do have any reasons that you don't buy crypto, maybe it's because you don't know what it is or how to buy it or whatever, I'm really interested in that right now, because it seems as though retail is completely gone. And they are, by all statistics that you could see, they're completely gone right now. And the ones that have left, they were obviously in crypto before, and maybe they got a bad taste in their mouth because of the bear market. But dude, there's so many people out there who just don't seem interested in buying it. I don't know if it's because they don't know about it. I don't know if it's because they're afraid of it or what. But if you ever have any questions, if you ever have any thoughts like that, just let them slip, man. Nobody cares anything about it here. Just say it. And I generally have no idea about any of it. Jeremy, what's going on? Jeremy, glad to have you in the TikTok live as well. Okay, good. So if you do have any questions ever, no idea, spend some time in the live streams, right? I'm gonna be dual streaming on TikTok and YouTube for a while here to see how this works out. But if you do have any questions, just start to ask them. If you don't know what to ask, I mean, I don't know. No question. Just figure out something to ask if you want. But if you don't know, if you don't feel like you know enough yet, you'll learn enough to ask some questions. CoinMarketCap stole honorarium deposit and dropped it. Rip off. Oh my god, dude. Now I wonder why they would do that. Yeah, I wonder why they dropped the listing. I can't imagine that it takes up too much room in their database. Dude, they were paid $5,000. Paid $5,000 just to have this page. They got this page anyway. They're just not charting the price. Wow, dude. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense, Moji. Moji, CoinMarket did the same thing to Neo Tokyo's Bytes, which is insane. Yeah, I don't know, man. That doesn't make any sense to me. Full Moon Frank. Smart Layer Network is finally making a move. I just hope it continues. Giovanni, it should, man. Smart Layer Network, SLN here. We can pull that bad boy up. But I think that crypto is going to continue rising, right? I think that crypto is going to continue doing very well over the coming months. Now this has got to be the wrong one. There's more than 72 holders. I clicked on the wrong one. I'm very sorry. Clicked on the wrong one, you see. All right, 50 cents. $8 million market cap. Starting to make very little move, man. It is. I do hope that it continues up. Sitting from 45 cents to 50 cents right now. That is a 10% increase. $37,000 on the liquidity pool. $8 million market cap. 31,000 holders. Dude, if there's only $37,000 in the liquidity pool, it should be very easy to see a spike up in the price of this token right here. Very easy to see a spike up in the price of Smart Layer Network, man. $30,000 should be so manipulable. It's insane. Huro earned $906 yesterday, and I'm currently at 12.88% for July. Spreadsheet in the Discord member chat. Very nice, Frank, man. Frank, I've not been doing options for a little while now, but highly considering, man. Highly considering getting into. I like that NVIDIA, the NVDL options that you were talking about. Dude, I think NVIDIA is going to continue growing as a company. They're on a little bit of a dip right now, and you can see a nice spike up in price to bring you back up like 10-20%, and then the options are another 2 to 4% on a weekly basis that you can see in that NVDL. So yeah, Frank, keep it up, man. $906 yesterday. Very good. Options premium, man. You're able to stack so quickly doing it. Thursday will be a good day. Positive thinking. XRP will be a good day. Nothing but good news. I like it, man. I hope Thursday is a good day as well. I don't know why it will be, but I do hope so. Let's see here. I want to learn trading. Jeremiah, you can learn trading. You can learn investing. You can learn all of that stuff. If you've got any questions, Jeremiah, please let me know, man. Have you ever watched the show Startup? Run Mayo. I've never watched the show Startup. I don't even know if I've ever seen a trailer for Startup. Most people that are not into crypto just don't understand it. Think of it as fake money. I know they think of it as fake money, Giovanni. I know they think that. I don't really know why they think that. I mean, our money is literal fake money. At least the cryptocurrency money is backed by cryptography. The only thing that backs the dollar, man, is our willingness to kill people. That's it, dude. The military's power of defending the dollar is the only thing that gives the dollar value. Decentralization and cryptography power cryptocurrency. So strange, man. Strange. I could argue it would go. How many viewers on TikTok? Right now, I think there's 4 or 5 people watching. Total views 730 on TikTok. But dude, a lot of those people, they roll in and they roll out as soon as they roll in. So 730 total views rolling in. 1 follower on TikTok, and I believe if these stats are correct, 5 people watching over on TikTok right now. All right, Rose, gotta fly. Hope Clay. Hey Clay, hope to see you in the afternoon. Be well, all of you winners. I like it, Alien Head. You as well, man. Enjoy your afternoon. Thank you very much for being in here. Is Pepe Unchained a scam? I love it. I love these questions, man. Hello, I'm Nathan. BB, glad to have you in here, Nathan. No. Pepe Unchained is not a scam. I'm sure there are Pepe Unchained scam websites out there. But Pepe Unchained is just like all of these other pre-sales that I have discussed over the last couple of months. I actually really like the fact that you're calling it a scam, because it means that people are actually finally starting to see it again, because it's the same crap it was said about the other ones. Now, just because it's not a scam does not mean that it is going to immediately launch and 50x in value. It's going to launch, and it's going to be completely up to the people who bought into it to decide what happens with it. Do they immediately sell off of it and drive the price down to 0? They could. Are they willing to hold it and watch it go up in value? Yes, they could. But in terms of being a scam, I want to define that. So a scam is something when it has literally 0 intentions of building out, 0 intentions of launching, simply taking people's money and running away with it. That is not what these pre-sales are intending on doing. These pre-sales go out there, and yes, they sell their token, but they launch their token as well. Now, I can't help it if these pre-sale buyers panic and the price comes down. Look at the chart on the screen right now. Smart Layer Network. Smart Layer Network, like the rest of the cryptocurrency space, has spent the last 6 to 8 weeks coming down in value. Would you consider Smart Layer Network a scam because people sold off of it as the overall cryptocurrency market fell? No. It is completely up to the market to determine the direction of the price of these tokens once they launch. All of these tokens have launched. Not all of them have gone up in value long term, but all of them have provided launch day gains and gains thereafter. So, no, Pepe Unchained is not a scam, man. Are they going to be one of the best Layer 2 networks to ever launch in the entire world? I don't know. They could be. They're doing a lot. They're doing a lot of inflows right now. $5 million in sales for Pepe Unchained. Means there's a lot of people looking at them at a time when the rest of the cryptocurrency market can't see $5,000 in inflows. So Pepe Unchained is actually doing good. It's not a scam though. What are your expectations for XRP after the 25th? Giovanni, I don't know what's happening the 25th with XRP. I still have very positive long-term expectations for Ripple as a company and XRP as its token. You're my favorite YouTuber. Nathan, appreciate that, man. Giovanni is also out there. Appreciate Giovanni for being on both YouTube and on TikTok right now. But Nathan, I thank you very much for saying you like the content, man. Get a Paul wallet. All these projects are going to be listing on Paul soon, and no gas fees. Paul Chain has their own wallet now. Moji, very cool, man. You just asked the same thing. Akarshan Meta, man. Akarshan Meta. Did you hear my response, or did you not hear my response? I would like to know if you heard my response or not. Please. Can we see honorarium? Yes. I can pull up honorarium on Dex Tools. Apparently you cannot pull up honorarium on CoinMarketCap anymore. Honorarium on Dex Tools. Man, 0 change. Did that just say 100? dude, this token has come down below a penny. Wow, dude. It's Geo Bowden, man. Geo Bowden came back down, touched lows of 0078. Dude, look at this. 0078. If it comes back down to these levels, man, I don't know if you should grab some or not, but dude, could you just imagine if it comes back down to this launch price of like 004, or down to the first 2 days here, where it was absolutely nothing, and then all of a sudden they pull some wild action and say, oh, Geo Bowden is actually alive and well. He's gonna be running the United States for another 20 years. And then it shoots up like it did before. Guys, this token was above $1, and now it's down to a penny. It went from literally a tenth of a penny to $1, 1000x, and over the next couple of months, dropped back down to a penny. Holy smokes, man. Anyway, I was trying to pull up Honorarium, but I didn't realize that was up 100% on the day today. Honorarium, Dark Bros token, has been out for, what did I say, 7 months now. Launched last November. CoinMarketCap listing, boom, 10-15x in value. Did a very good job there just in a couple of days. And has come right back down, actually, to some major lows, okay? We're talking the lowest levels that we have seen since 2 weeks after launch here. So Honorarium doing $0 in volume over the last couple of days here. $102 in volume in the last 24 hours, sorry. $102 in volume, 330 holders, which has been steady at 330 holders for a very long time now. And $54,000 market cap, $12,000 in the liquidity pool. Wild to see how much it's come down, but sitting in a very nice, steady place right now. Gotta find holders, man. Gotta find new holders, and maybe Paul Chain is going to help with that. Geo is done. It's been done it was done 4 weeks ago. Old Rounder, yeah, it could be, man. Old Rounder's waiting for Horus to rise up there. Have a great day. If no PM, we will figure out if there's going to be a PM live stream or not, man. If I got nothing else to do, maybe there will be. If I can come up with a plan to be a little bit more efficient, maybe there won't be. We'll figure that out. I don't know if Erica, Mayo Toast, J-Bones, and User2229 are sitting over on TikTok right now, but thank you guys very much for being over there. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much for clicking the likes. Appreciate you guys over there. Get your names in the chat over here on YouTube and on TikTok if you want. We're going to do some shout-outs. We'll be back a little bit later. Watch the videos. You guys know that retail's disappeared now. Watch the videos, all of that good stuff. Appreciate all of the support for the channel. And appreciate you guys being in here. Keep the chat going. Keep the chat awesome. All that good stuff, man. Giovanni, have a great day. JB, man, see you later. Old Rounder, have a great one. Moji, Edwin Garcia, see you later, man. We got the Hudsons. Thank you for being in here. Moji, see you later, man. Alien Head, Arkashan, Pepe Unchained is not a scam. Giovanni, see you later. Moji, Meta, see you later. Frank, Ray de Silva. We got Moji, Old Rounder, Frank, Moji, Giovanni, G-Bones, baby. Giovanni, Old Rounder. All of you guys, you know what time it is. You want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.